All right, we're going to be talking about the derivatives of logs, not derivatives specifically of the natural log, because we've done that one. But now what if it has something other than an e for a base, right? It's not as straightforward. So it's kind of like the exponentials when comparing an exponential with a base e versus an exponential with base anything other than that. So it has this extra little piece that gets in here. Same kind of thing that's going to happen with logs is that we know that when we do the derivative of a natural log, it's 1 over x times the derivative of the x. Well, it's missing this piece, all right, that really the derivative of any log is 1 over x times the natural log of that base times the derivative of x. So what happens here is because we still have that 1 over x, but then it's the natural log of this base, and that base is e times the derivative of it. And it's that piece right there that we don't write it on this one because the natural log of e would just go away. And so that goes away and it just becomes this. But it's really there because any other base other than e, we're going to have this little extra piece. So these two examples are going to be that exact situation. So if we're going to do these derivatives, we're going to be taking 1 over the inside, so it's 2x plus 1 times the natural log of the base times the derivative of the inside. So there's the chain rule that's kicking in. So times 2. So this just becomes, I guess it really doesn't matter where I put that. So 2x plus 1, let's not bother distributing it in. And then 2 on the top. And that's it. This doesn't clean up as nice as when you have a natural log, but that's your derivative. All right, and then this one, doing the derivative of this, the only difference here is we have a product rule. So we have this piece times this piece. So just a little bit more work to it. So t prime of n is the derivative of the first times the second, log base 2 of n, plus the first times the derivative of the second. So that's going to be 1 over n times natural log of the base times the derivative of the inside. All right, so let's clean it up. This just becomes log base 2n plus that n cancels with that n. We're really just left with 1 over natural log of 2. And that is all we can do. That's your derivative. So not bad, just you have this one extra little piece that's always going to be kind of sitting in there because the base is something other than e.